I actually did it, I whispered to myself, gripping the steering wheel. This is mine. My hands trembled slightly as I looked around the interior. Clean leather. Smooth dashboard. No scratches. No history. Just me and everything I'd worked for. Ryan leaned into the open window and smirked. Bro, you've been sitting in that car for 10 minutes. You gonna drive it or marry it? I laughed nervously. Shut up. Let me have this moment. He crossed his arms. I'm serious though, this is insane. You bought this? With your own money? Yeah, I said quietly. Late shifts. Freelance work. No sleep. Worth it. Ryan shook his head. Man, if Lily doesn't lose her mind over this, she's blind. At the mention of her name, my chest tightened. Yeah, she'll like it. He raised an eyebrow. That didn't sound convincing. I'm just tired, I said quickly. That's all. Ryan studied me for a second. Or maybe something's off? I looked away. Nothing's off. He sighed. You've been weird lately. Ever since she started hanging around Ethan more. I forced a laugh. They're just friends. Yeah. Ryan said. Because for what I see, he's not the just friends type. Stop, I muttered. You're overthinking it. I'm not overthinking, he said. I'm watching. There's a difference. I tightened my grip on the wheel. Lily loves me. Ryan didn't respond right away. Then he said softly, I hope you're right. I started the engine just to change the subject. The low growl filled the air, and for a moment, everything else disappeared. Okay, Ryan said, stepping back. That sound alone is enough to make half the campus jealous. I smiled a little. Not half. Just one person. Ethan, he asked. I shrugged. He already has everything. Why would he care? Ryan chuckled. Guys like him always care. Especially when someone they ignored suddenly levels up. I'm not trying to compete with him, I said. I just wanted something of my own. And Lily? Ryan asked. Where does she fit into all this? I hesitated. I want to surprise her. With a car. Yeah, I said. I'll pick her up tonight. She won't expect it. Ryan nodded slowly. That's actually a solid plan. I want her to look at me differently, I admitted. Not like just a safe choice. You think she sees you that way? He asked. I didn't answer. Instead, I pulled out my phone and opened our chat. The last message from her was short. Busy. Talk later. That was it. Ryan leaned closer. When did she send that? 2 hours ago. And before that. I scrolled. Same kind of stuff. Short replies. Delay. He frowned. That's not how she used to text you. I know, I said quietly. Did you ask her about it? I tried. I replied. She said she's just stressed. Ryan sighed. And you believed her? What else am I supposed to do? I snapped. Accuse her of something? I'm saying don't ignore what's in front of you, he said firmly. I leaned back in my seat. Maybe I just need to try harder. Or maybe you need to stop trying so hard for someone who's pulling away, Ryan said. That's not how relationships work, I said. Sometimes it is, he replied. I shook my head. No. If something's wrong, you fix it. You don't give up. Ryan looked at me for a long moment. And what if you're the only one trying to fix it? I didn't have an answer. Instead, I started driving slowly across the parking lot. The car felt smooth, powerful, controlled. Everything I wasn't. Ryan jogged alongside for a second. So what's the plan tonight? I'll go to the party, I said. She said she might be there. Might be, he repeated. Yeah, I said. She wasn't sure. He shook his head. That's already weird. I'll find her, I said. Then I'll take her out. Just me and her. And show her the car, he added. Yeah, I said, smiling faintly. She'll love it. Ryan stopped walking. I hope she sees what you're trying to do. She will, I said. She has to. He didn't reply. I parked the car again and stepped out. For a second, I just stood there, staring at it. This changes things, I whispered. Ryan heard me. Yeah, it does. I'm not the same guy anymore, I said. Then don't act like him, Ryan replied. I nodded slowly. Tonight, I fix everything. He gave me a doubtful look, where you finally see the truth. I ignored that. Instead, I pulled out my phone again and typed a message. Hey, I'll see you tonight. I have something special for you. I stared at the screen. Then I hit send. A few seconds later, the message showed as delivered. No reply. I locked my phone and slipped it into my pocket. She'll answer later. Ryan didn't argue this time. Just be ready for anything. I'm ready, I said. But even as I said it, something fell off. Still, I forced a smile and looked back at my car. Tonight, I whispered, is going to be perfect. I had no idea it would be the night everything broke. Tonight's the night, I muttered as I parked outside the house. Music thumped through the walls, loud enough to shake the air. She's gonna love this. Ryan glanced at me. Last chance to turn back. I shook my head. No, I need to see her. He studied my face. All right, but if something feels off, don't ignore it this time. I won't, I said, even though I already knew I might. I stepped out and walked toward the entrance. People laughed, shouted, and moved around like nothing in the world mattered. I scanned every face. Hey, someone called. Jake waved at me from the hallway. You made it. Yeah, I said quickly. Have you seen Lily? Jake smirked. Not inside. Thought she'd be with you. My chest tightened. No, I just got here. He shrugged. Try the backyard. Or upstairs. Thanks, I muttered, already moving. I pushed through the crowd, checking every room. Kitchen, living room, stairs, nothing. I pulled out my phone and texted her. Where are you? I'm here. Delivered. No reply. Come on, Lily, I whispered. I stepped outside, the cool air hitting my face. The backyard was full, but she wasn't there either. Then I saw it. My car, parked farther away, near the edge of the street, where it was darker. Away from the lights. Away from everyone. A strange feeling crept up my spine. Why is it there? I muttered. I didn't remember parking it that far. I started walking toward it slowly. Step by step. The music faded behind me. Then I heard it. Laughter. Soft. Close. Familiar. My heart skipped. No. I moved faster. The sound came from inside my car. I froze just a few feet away. That's not possible, I whispered. Then I heard her voice. Lily. Clear. Light. Laughing. My chest felt like it was collapsing. Just open it, I told myself. It's probably nothing. But my hand didn't want to move. Do it, I forced out. I grabbed the handle and pulled the door open. Everything stopped. Lily was in the back seat. Her lips pressed against Ethan's. His hand on her waist. Her fingers tangled in his hair. For a second, I couldn't breathe. Hey, Ethan started, pulling back. Lily turned. Her eyes met mine, and everything shattered. Wait, she said, her voice confused. What are you doing here? I stared at her. What am I doing? My voice cracked. That's your question? She looked around, then back at me. Why are you opening the door like that? I laughed, but it came out broken. Because it's my car. There was a pause. A long, heavy pause. Her expression changed. Confusion. Then shock. Wait, she said slowly. This is your car? That hit harder than anything else. More than a kiss. More than seeing them together. That's what matters to you, I whispered. Ethan leaned forward, frowning. Hold on, man. You're saying this is your car? Yes, I said, my hands shaking. I bought it. Today. He blinked. No way. Lily pulled away from him completely now. I thought this was Ethan's. I felt something inside me break completely. You thought, I repeated. So that makes it okay? That's not what I mean, she said quickly. I didn't know. You didn't know what? I cut in. That I exist. Don't twist it, she snapped. I didn't expect you to be here. I stared at her. I told you I was coming. She hesitated. I thought you meant later. Ethan raised his hands. Look, man, this is getting weird. It's just a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding, I said, laughing hollowly. You're in the back seat of my car with my girlfriend. He shrugged. We didn't know it was yours. I stepped back slightly. That's your defense? Lily climbed out of the car. Can we talk about this calmly? Calmly, I echoed. You're asking me to be calm right now. Yes, she said, her voice rising. Because you're overreacting. I blinked. Overreacting. Ethan muttered. Man, you're making a scene. I turned to him. A scene? You think this is about you? He rolled his eyes. I'm just saying, don't act crazy. I shook my head slowly. Crazy, right? Lily stepped closer. Listen, it's not what you think. I looked at her. Then tell me what it is. She opened her mouth. Then closed it. As she started. I got carried away. Those words hit like a knife. Carried away, I repeated. It just happened, she said softly. No, I said. It didn't just happen. She looked down. I didn't plan it. But you didn't stop it either, I said. Silence. Ethan sighed. Look, man, it's not that deep. I turned to him slowly. Not that deep. It's just a kiss, he said. I stared at him. You really believe that? He shrugged again. Yeah. I laughed again, but it felt empty. Of course you do. Lily reached for my arm. Please, let's just talk somewhere else. I pulled back. Don't. Her hand froze in the air. Don't touch me, I said quietly. Her eyes widened. You're being dramatic. That was it. Something inside me went completely numb. No, I said softly. I'm done. What does that mean? She asked. It means I'm not arguing, I said. I'm not begging. I'm not explaining. Ethan scoffed. Good. Because this is pointless. I looked at him one last time. You can have this. He frowned. Have what? I didn't answer. Instead, I looked at Lily. At the person I thought I knew. At the person who didn't even recognize my car. I hope it was worth it, I said. Her lips parted, but no words came out. I stepped back and closed the door. The sound echoed louder than it should have. Wait, she called. I kept walking. Please, just listen. I didn't stop. Hey, Ethan shouted. Where are you going? I didn't answer. Their voices faded behind me. Each step felt heavier than the last. But I didn't turn around. Not once. Because if I did, I knew I'd break completely. And I couldn't let them see that. Not anymore. That night, I didn't just lose Lily. I lost every illusion I had about love. And as I walked away from my own car, I realized something worse. I had lost myself too. My phone wouldn't stop vibrating. Just turn it off, I muttered, staring at the screen lighting up again. Just do it. But I didn't. Another message popped up. Ryan, where are you? Then another. Unknown number. Bro, is it true? I laughed bitterly. Of course it's true. Everyone knows before I even process it. I tossed the phone onto the bed, but the buzzing continued. Fine. I snapped, grabbing it again. I opened one message. Jake, man, that was rough. You okay? I typed, I'm fine. Deleted it. Typed again, mind your business. Deleted that too. I locked the phone and threw it aside. I don't know anyone in answer, I said out loud. But deep down, I knew the silence wasn't strength. It was hiding. A few minutes later, the door knocked. Go away, I said. It's me. Ryan's voice came through. Open up. I'm not in the mood. Too bad, he replied. Open the door. I sighed and dragged myself over, unlocking it. He walked in and looked around. You've been here all day? Yeah, I said, sitting back down. So what? So you're just gonna sit here and pretend nothing happened? I'm not pretending, I muttered. I just don't care. Ryan stared at me. That's a lie. I didn't respond. He crossed his arms. Talk to me. There's nothing to say. Then I'll say it, he snapped. She cheated on you. In your car. With Ethan. I know, I said quietly. Then stop acting like it didn't hit you, he said. I clenched my jaw. What do you want me to do? Cry in front of everyone. I want you to stop lying to yourself, he replied. I looked away. I'm not lying. Then look at me and say you're fine, he said. I stayed silent. Exactly, Ryan muttered. My phone buzzed again. This time I picked it up. Lily. I hesitated. Answer it, Ryan said. I shouldn't. You should, he insisted. Face it. I took a deep breath and answered. What? I said flatly. Her voice came through, shaky. Can we talk? No. Please, she said. Just listen to me. I already saw everything, I replied. It's not what you think, she said quickly. I laughed softly. You really want to use that line? I mean it, she said. I didn't know it was your car. There was again. That same excuse. That's your explanation? I asked. I thought it was Ethan's, she said. I swear. So if it was his, it's okay? I snapped. No, that's not what I'm saying, she said. I got carried away. Ryan shook his head beside me. Carried away, I repeated. You keep saying that like it means nothing. I didn't plan it, she said. It just happened in the moment. Yeah, I said. Because you wanted it to. That's not fair, she argued. What's not fair? I asked. That I trusted you? She went quiet for a second. I didn't mean to hurt you. But you did, I said. I know, she whispered. And I'm sorry. I closed my eyes. Sorry doesn't fix this. Then let me try, she said. Please. I shook my head. No. Why not? She asked. Because I finally understand something, I said slowly. What? She asked. You didn't love me, I said. That's not true, she said quickly. Then prove it, I challenged. Silence. You can't, I said. Because if you did, none of this would have happened. I was confused, she said weakly. No, I replied. You were honest. Just not with me. That's not fair, she said again. It is, I said. You liked what Ethan represents. The attention. The status. That's not why, she insisted. Then why did you think the car was his? I asked. She didn't answer. Exactly, I said. You never saw me that way. That's not true, she said softly. It is, I replied. You saw what I lacked. I didn't, she said. You did, I said firmly. And now that I have something, it suddenly matters? I'm not like that, she said. You already proved you are, I said. Ryan nodded quietly. Please, she whispered. Just give me a chance. I opened my eyes and stared at the wall. I gave you everything, I said. That was your chance. Her breathing shook on the other end. I'll fix it, she said. You can't, I replied. Don't say that, she said. I just did, I answered. Then I hung up. The room went silent. Ryan exhaled. That was hard. I laughed weakly. Not as hard as it should have been. He looked at me. What do you mean? I didn't feel anything, I said. That's not true, he said. It is, I replied. I should be angry. I should be broken. You are, he said. I shook my head. No, I'm just empty. He sat down across from me. That's worse. Yeah, I whispered. My phone buzzed again, but I ignored it. They're talking about you, Ryan said carefully. I figured. People are saying you got played, he added. I smirked faintly. They're not wrong. They're also saying Ethan didn't even know it was your car, he said. I know, I replied. That's the best part. Ryan frowned. Best part. It means I was invisible, I said, even in my own life. That's not true, he said. It is, I insisted. She didn't even recognize what was mine. He stayed quiet. I kept thinking if I tried harder, she'd see me. I said, and now, he asked. Now I see her, I replied. And what do you see? I took a deep breath. The truth. Ryan nodded slowly. And what are you going to do about it? I leaned back and stared at the ceiling. For the first time since last night, I wasn't crying. I wasn't shaking. I was thinking. I'm done chasing, I said quietly. Ryan's eyes narrowed. What does that mean? It means I stop trying to prove my worth, I said. And start doing what? He asked. I sat up, my voice steady. Start becoming someone who doesn't need their approval. Ryan smiled slightly. That's the first real thing you've said all day. I nodded. Because deep inside, something had changed. The pain was still there. The humiliation too. But underneath all of it, something stronger was starting to grow. I'm not going back, I said, staring at my reflection. Not to who I was. Ryan leaned against the door. Good. Because that guy was exhausting to watch. I smirked slightly. Yeah, he was. So what's the plan? He asked. Talk is cheap. I fix myself, I said. Everything I ignored. Like he pushed. Like how I dress, I replied. How I carry myself. How I think. Ryan nodded. Finally. I'm serious, I said. No more waiting for someone to choose me. Then start acting like it, he said. I will. The next few days felt different. Not easier, but clearer. Why are you here this early? Ryan asked one morning. Gym, I said, tying my shoes. He blinked. You? Gym? Yeah, I replied. Problem? He laughed. No, I just didn't expect it. Get used to it, I said. Later that day, I walked into class. Mia looked up from her notebook. You're early. Trying something new? I said, taking a seat. She studied me. You look different. Better or worse? I asked. More awake, she said. Less lost. I nodded. I'll take that. She tilted her head. You okay? Getting there, I replied. She didn't push further. That's what I liked about her. No pity. No fake concern. Just honesty. You missed the assignment details, she said. Want help? Yeah, I said. Thanks. As she explained, I focused. Not on everything I lost, but on what I could build. Why are you helping me? I asked suddenly. She shrugged. Because you're trying. That's it. That's enough, she said. I smiled faintly. Fair. My phone buzzed. I glanced at it. Lily. I locked the screen. You're not answering? Mia asked. No. Good, she said simply. I looked at her. You don't even know what she wants. I don't need to, Mia replied. If it mattered, she wouldn't be chasing now. I exhaled. That's true. She had her chance, Mia added. Now you have yours. I leaned back. That's exactly what I've been thinking. Then don't mess it up, she said. I won't. That evening, Ryan tossed me a shirt. Try this. I caught it. This isn't mine. It is now, he said. Upgrade. I raised an eyebrow. You're really invested in this. Someone has to be, he replied. You've been sleeping on your own potential. I put it on and looked in the mirror. Not bad, I admitted. Ryan grinned. Not bad? That's a whole different person. Still me, I said. Yeah, he replied. Just better. I nodded slowly. That's the goal. The next day, things shifted. Not loudly, but noticeably. Hey, Jay called out. Nice fit. Thanks, I said calmly. He nodded. Didn't know you had it in you. I didn't either, I replied. As I walked past, I felt eyes on me. Different eyes. Not pity. Not judgment. Attention. Looks like people are noticing, Ryan whispered beside me. I'm not doing it for them, I said. I know, he replied. But it helps. Then I saw him. Ethan. He looked at me for a second longer than usual. Nice car, he said as I passed. Thanks, I replied, not stopping. He smirked. Didn't expect that from you. I didn't expect a lot of things, I said. He chuckled. Guess we're both full of surprises. Guess so, I replied, walking away. Ryan leaned closer. That was new. I'm not avoiding him, I said. I just don't care. That's even better, he said. Later, my phone buzzed again. Lily. This time, a message. Can we please talk? I stared at it, then typed back. No. Her reply came fast. I miss you. I paused. Then I typed. You miss how I made you feel. Not me. 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again. I made a mistake, she sent. I replied, you made a choice. No response. I locked my phone. Mia looked over. You okay? Yeah, I said. Better than okay. She smiled slightly. Good. I used to think I needed closure, I said. And now, she asked. Now I think I needed clarity, I replied. She nodded. And you got it. Yeah, I said. I did. Ryan clapped my shoulder later. You're changing fast. Not fast enough, I said. Don't rush it, he warned. Real change sticks. I know, I said. I'm not rushing. I'm building. He grinned. That's what I like to hear. As I walked across campus, I felt something new. Control. Not over others, but over myself. I'm not chasing anyone anymore, I said quietly. Ryan glanced at me. Then what are you doing? I looked ahead, my voice steady. I'm becoming someone they'll wish they never lost. And for the first time, I actually believed it. Did you check your grades? Ryan asked, sliding into the seat beside me. I already did, I said calmly. And he pushed. I turned my laptop toward him. Top 3 in the class. His eyes widened. No way. Way, I replied. He leaned back, impressed. You weren't even close to that before. I wasn't focused before, I said. He smirked. Yeah, you were busy being in love. I closed the laptop. Not anymore. Ryan nodded. Clearly. As we walked out, I heard whispers. Is that him? Yeah, the car guy. Didn't his girlfriend? I kept walking. Ryan glanced at me. Does that bother you? No, I said. Let them talk. That's new, he said. I'm not the same person they're talking about, I replied. He smiled. Good answer. Later, in the parking lot, Jake approached me. Hey, he said. Got a minute? Sure, I replied. He scratched his neck. Just wanted to say, things are getting weird. Weird how? I asked. Ethan, he said. People are talking. About what? I asked. Jake lowered his voice. Stuff he's done. Other girls. Parties. I shrugged. Not my problem. Yeah, but it's spreading fast, he said. He's not handling it well. I'm not surprised, I replied. Jake looked at me carefully. You're really not involved? No, I said. I didn't start anything. He nodded slowly. Then I guess it's just catching up to him. Guess so, I said. As he walked away, Ryan stepped closer. Karma's working overtime. I didn't do anything, I said. You didn't have to, he replied. That's the best part. I leaned against my car. I used to think I needed revenge. And now, he asked. Now I think the truth does the job better, I said. Ryan grinned. That's cold. It's honest, I replied. My phone buzzed. Lily. Again. Ryan raised an eyebrow. Persistent. I sighed. Yeah. You gonna answer? He asked. I looked at the screen, then pressed accept. What? I said flatly. Her voice was softer this time. Can we meet? No. Please, she said. Just 5 minutes. I don't have anything to say, I replied. I do, she insisted. And I won't stop until you hear me. I paused. Ryan watched me. Fine, I said. 5 minutes. Thank you, she whispered. Where? I asked. Campus Cafe, she said. I'll be there, I replied, then hung up. Ryan crossed his arms. This should be interesting. Or pointless, I said. When I walked into the cafe, I saw her immediately. She stood up. Hey, I nodded. You have 5 minutes. She looked nervous. You look different. Say what you came to say, I replied. She swallowed. I made a mistake. I stayed silent. I know I hurt you, she continued. I know I don't deserve another chance. Then why are you here? I asked. Because I regret it, she said. Every second of it. I watched her carefully. I thought I wanted something else, she admitted. But I was wrong. I didn't react. I miss you, she said. Not just what you did for me. You. I leaned back slightly. Do you? Yes, she said quickly. Then answer one thing, I said. Anything, she replied. Why didn't you see me before? I asked. She hesitated. I don't know, she said finally. That's the problem, I replied. I was confused, she said. No, I said calmly. You were clear, just not honest. Her eyes filled slightly. I am now. I felt nothing, and that scared me. I don't hate you, I said. She looked hopeful. Then, but I don't feel anything either, I added. Her expression fell. I used to care so much it hurt, I said. Now it doesn't. She shook her head. That's not real. It is, I replied. And it's peaceful. I can fix this, she said. No, I said. You can't. Why not, she asked. Because there's nothing left to fix, I answered. She looked down. So that's it. That's it, I said. I stood up. Wait, she said. Please. I paused. I'm sorry, she whispered. I nodded once. I know. Then I walked away. Outside, Ryan leaned against the wall. How'd it go? She said sorry. I replied. And? He asked. I believed her, I said. That's good, right? He asked. I shook my head. No, because it didn't matter. Ryan studied me. You really moved on? I think so, I said. As we walked, someone called out. Hey, I turned. Ethan. He walked toward me, tense. We need to talk, he said. About what? I asked. You, he replied. You've been acting different. I'm different, I said. He scoffed. Don't act like you're above everything now. I'm not above anything, I said. I just stepped out of it. He frowned. People are talking about me. That's not my fault, I replied. You think this makes you better? He snapped. No, I said calmly. It just makes me honest. He stepped closer. You've changed. I looked him in the eye. No, I said quietly. I just stopped pretending. He didn't respond. For once, he had nothing to say. Ryan smiled beside me. That's new. I turned and walked away. And for the first time, it felt like their world was falling apart. Not because I destroyed it, but because I finally walked out of it. Have you seen her? Ryan asked quietly. I'm not looking for her, I replied. She's been asking about you, he said. I shrugged. That's not my problem. He studied me. She's not doing well. I looked at him briefly. Neither was I. Fair, he admitted. We kept walking in silence until I heard a familiar voice. Wait, please. I stopped. Slowly I turned. Lily stood a few steps away. She looked different. Not in the way she used to try to look perfect, but tired. Can we talk? She asked. Ryan glanced at me. I'll be over there. I nodded. He walked off. I faced her again. Make it quick. She swallowed. I don't deserve your time. Then don't waste it, I said. She flinched slightly. I've been thinking a lot. I stayed silent. I didn't just lose you, she said. I lost myself. That's something you should figure out on your own, I replied. I'm trying, she said. But I needed to say this. Say it, I said. She took a deep breath. I was insecure. I raised an eyebrow. About what? Everything, she admitted. You were stable. Kind. Real. I didn't feel like I matched that. That doesn't explain what you did, I said. I know, she said quickly. So, I chased something else. Ethan, I said. She nodded. What he represented. Status, I said. Attention, she added. I crossed my arms. And that mattered more than me. In that moment. Yes, she said, her voice breaking. I looked away for a second. That's the truth, she continued. And I hate it. You should, I said. I do, she whispered. Every day. Silence stretched between us. I thought if I had what he had, I'd feel better about myself, she said. And did you? I asked. No, she said. It made me feel worse. I nodded slowly. Good. She blinked. Good. Yeah, I said. Because now you understand. I understand that I lost the only person who actually cared about me, she said. Her words hit something inside me. A small, quiet part. I cared, I said. I know, she replied. And I threw it away. I exhaled slowly. I keep replaying that night, she said. The way you looked at me. I felt it again. That moment. That silence. That's not something you forget, I said. I don't want to forget, she said. I want to learn from it. Then learn, I replied. Without you, she asked. I met her eyes. Yes. Tears formed, but she didn't look away. I don't expect you to take me back, she said. Good, I replied. I just needed you to know the truth, she added. I already figured it out, I said. She nodded. You always do, eventually. I almost smiled. Almost. I'm sorry, she said again. I know, I replied. And I mean it, she added. I believe you, I said. That surprised her. You do? She asked. Yes, I said. But it doesn't change anything. She lowered her head. I understand. For a moment, everything felt still. Then she spoke again. You've changed, she said. So have you, I replied. Not like you, she said. You're stronger. I'm just clearer, I said. She nodded slowly. I wish I saw you like this before. I shook my head. I was always like this. You just didn't look. That hurt her. I could see it. But I didn't feel satisfaction. Just truth. I'll leave you alone now, she said softly. Take care of yourself, I replied. She looked up, surprised. You mean that? Yes, I said. Even after everything? Yes, I said again. She gave a small, broken smile. That's why losing you hurts so much. I didn't respond. She turned and walked away. This time, I didn't watch her go. I didn't need to. Ryan returned a moment later. You okay? Yeah, I said. How was it, he asked. Honest, I replied. That's rare, he said. I think she finally understands, I added. And you, he asked. Already did, I said. As we walked, Ethan appeared ahead. He looked frustrated. There you are, he said. What do you want? I asked. He crossed his arms. People are talking nonsense. About you? I asked. Yeah, he snapped. And you're just letting it happen. I'm not involved, I said. He scoffed. Right. Because this whole knew you thing is just coincidence. It is, I said. You think you're better than me now? He asked. No, I replied. I just don't need to be you. That shut him up for a second. They're turning on me, he said. Then maybe they were never really with you, I replied. He clenched his jaw. You're enjoying this. I shook my head. No. Then why don't you do something? He demanded. Because I don't have to, I said. He frowned. What does that mean? It means your actions are catching up to you, I said. That's not fair, he argued. I looked at him calmly. Neither was what you did. He didn't respond. For the first time, he looked unsure. Not confident. Not untouchable. Just human. Ryan leaned closer. That's karma. I shook my head. No. What then? He asked. I kept my eyes on Ethan. This is consequence, I said. Ethan looked away. And in that moment, I understood something clearly. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need to prove anything. They were already facing everything they tried to ignore. Let's go, I said to Ryan. As we walked past him, I felt nothing. No anger. No satisfaction. Just peace. Because I finally understood the truth. Revenge isn't loud. It's becoming someone they can't reach anymore. You look different again, Mia said, closing her notebook. Again, I asked, sitting across from her. Yeah, she said. But this time, it's calmer. I smiled slightly. I feel calmer. That's new, she said. It is, I replied. No noise in my head anymore. She studied me. No anger. No, I said. It faded. No sadness, she asked. Not like before, I answered. She leaned back. So what's left? I thought for a moment. Clarity. Mia nodded. That suits you. Ryan dropped into the chair beside me. Am I interrupting something deep? Always, I said. He grinned. Good. I'd hate to miss your final evolution. Mia laughed softly. He has changed. Ryan pointed at me. I told him to. I did the work, I said. Fair, he admitted. Mia, close her notebook. So what now? Now, I repeated. I keep going. For what? She asked. Myself, I said. Ryan clapped once. That's the most dramatic thing you've ever said. Get used to it, I replied. Mia smiled. I like it. My phone buzzed on the table. I glanced at it. Unknown number. Not answering? Ryan asked. I shook my head. If it matters, they'll say it in person. Mia looked at me. That's confidence. That's peace, I corrected. We sat in silence for a moment. Not awkward. Just easy. I used to hate silence, I said. Why? Mia asked. Because it made me think, I replied. And now, she asked. Now I trust what I think, I said. Ryan nodded. That's growth. I stood up. I need to go. Where? He asked. I smiled faintly. One last stop. Mia tilted her head. Mysterious. You'll see, I said. Ryan stood. I'm coming. No, I said. This one's mine. He raised his hands. All right. Mia gave me a small nod. See you later. Yeah, I said. As I walked across campus, everything felt lighter. Not because life got easier, but because I stopped carrying what wasn't mine. I reached the parking lot, and there it was. My car. The same one, but it didn't feel the same. I walked up to it slowly. I remember that night, I said quietly. The silence answered back. I thought I lost everything here. I continued. I ran my hand along the door. But I didn't, I said. I lost illusions. I opened the door and sat inside. The seat felt familiar, but I wasn't the same person sitting in it. You're not a reminder anymore, I said. You're proof. My phone buzzed again. I ignored it. I started the engine. The sound filled the space. Steady. Controlled. Like me. A knock came on the window. I looked up. Ethan. I rolled it down slightly. What? He shifted awkwardly. Can we talk? I don't think we need to, I said. He scratched the back of his neck. I just wanted to say something. Say it, I replied. He hesitated. Things aren't great right now. I didn't respond. People switched up, he said. Fast. That happens, I said. He nodded. I didn't expect it. I did, I replied. He looked at me. You really don't care anymore, do you? No, I said honestly. He exhaled. I used to think you were weak. I raised an eyebrow. And now? I think I was wrong, he admitted. I nodded once. Okay. He frowned slightly. That's it. What do you want me to say? I asked. I don't know, he said. Something. I shook my head. I don't have anything for you. He looked down. Yeah, makes sense. I started to roll the window up. Wait, he said. I paused. I'm sorry, he added. I looked at him. For a second, I saw it. Not arrogance. Not confidence. Just regret. I believe you, I said. His eyes lifted. You do? Yeah, I replied. But it doesn't change anything. He nodded slowly. I figured. I rolled the window up fully this time. No anger. No tension. Just closure. As I pulled out of the parking lot, I saw Mia and Ryan in the distance. Ryan waved dramatically. Show off, he shouted. Mia just smiled. I rolled down the window slightly. Get in. Ryan ran over. I knew it. Mia followed, calmer. She got him beside me. Where to? I looked ahead. Forward, I said. Ryan laughed. That's not a place. It is for me, I replied. Mia glanced at me. I liked that answer. As we drove, the road stretched ahead. Open. Clear. You ever think about the past? Ryan asked. Sometimes, I said. And, he asked. It taught me what I needed, I replied. Mia nodded. That's enough. I tightened my grip on the wheel. Not out of fear, but control. I didn't just lose someone, I said. Ryan looked at me. What did you gain? I smiled slightly. Myself. And for the first time, that was more than enough.